Hey YouTube, it's Daphney here, and I'm here for VEDA Day 26. VEDA Day 26 is asking me what is my favorite movie. Now that is a loaded question. As of currently, my favorite movie is Black Panther. That's what I've seen in the theaters. It's my favorite movie. I mean, it might be a cliche answer right now because that is what's on the ticket. And side note, it's Infinity War weekend. Got my kimono beads and I'm ready for the movie. But yeah, Black Panther. The first time I saw it, it was purely for the visuals. It was just like it was a dreamland. It was like really like, if you look at the description on my Twitter handle, is like, I'm telling you, I'm heading to Wakanda and I just need to know who's coming with me because Wakanda is where it's at. But yeah, right now Black Panther is my absolutely favorite movie. But I guess I kind of feel like that's kind of a cliche answer because that's like the hottest movie that's out now. So I'm going to give you a list of my top 10 favorite movies in no particular order. So we have Black Panther, of course, is in the list. Their Eyes Were Watching God. I've told you guys about that movie before. That movie was kind of amazing to me. I read the book, I saw the movie. If you haven't, you need to see it. I own the movie on DVD. Love it, love it, love it. After that is, listen, this is my channel and I like what I like and I said what I said. I love the Twilight series. Read the books, listened to the audiobooks, and I own all the movies in the series. And yes, the Twilight series I count it as one movie because it's one continuous story. That is my favorite, one of my favorite movies of all time. Of course, we have Biggie over Tupac, Kendrick Lamar over J. Cole, or Twilight over Harry Potter. I like them both. So yes, the next one on my list is the Harry Potter series. Love the series, read the books, watched all the movies. I own all the movies on Blu-ray, and digital copies are, on my Voodoo account. So yeah, Harry Potter. The next movie, I guess some people would consider it, it's not quite just a movie, it's also a musical. My absolute favorite is Grease. And the original. I don't even acknowledge that the second one even exists because it was terrible in my opinion. But I remember the first time it came on TV when Dan and I was first starting to date, and I was like just kind of sitting there and watching it, and he was kind of shocked because I knew all the words. I still know most of the words to the movie. You know how you watch a movie so many times, it's like you might as well have been a character in the movie because you know all the lines, all the songs, the dance, the dances. It's, yeah, one of my favorite musicals. And yes, I also own that on Blu-ray. After that, the Book of Eli. Not a lot of people I know have seen that movie. I think that movie is an amazing film. It stars Denzel Washington, and honestly, I am a fan of Denzel now in his more seasoned years. I wasn't like a huge Denzel like when people were swooning over him in his younger years. Like now that he's older and he's more distinguished, I'm like, yeah, Denzel. Man on Fire. That's another movie that stars Denzel, and that movie was a couple of years ago. I don't remember exactly what year that movie came out, but yes, Man on Fire is another really good movie that I definitely recommend you to go see. I know this wasn't at the top of the list, but it might also be cliche, but it still makes it onto my list of top 10. Right now, Get Out is one of my favorite movies. I unfortunately didn't get to see it in the theater. I don't know why, no, I do know why. The hubby and I, he doesn't go to the movies as often anymore. He wants to know what he's getting for his money is going to be worth the money that he's spending. So he's not just going to go see a movie just to go see it and then be disappointed. And he wants to know that he's going to enjoy the movie. The next one is the Hunger Games series. It's a little bit of a dry spell when you first start watching it, but you kind of get into the story, the Hunger Games. Unfortunately, I didn't read the series. I think I bought like the first book to read, but I never got around to reading it. I know there's always time to read it. It's not like the book is going to go away. But yeah, and last but not least, there's a movie called Imitation of Life. There's a couple of different versions of this movie that are out, but the version that I am in love with that made this make it to my top 10 movies that I really like is the version from 1959. That movie, I saw that movie in I want to say it was the 5th grade. Whatever reason, the teacher decided that she wanted to show the movie The Imitation of Life. And the movie is about the relationship between a mother and her daughter, and also a daughter's relationship with herself and accepting who she really is. It's about a black mom with a black daughter. They don't really talk about the daughter's father per se, but mom is like chocolate like me, and her daughter is very fair-skinned and not unapologetically black. She was apologetically black. For many moments in life, she didn't want people to know who her mother was because of her dark skin. It's really, really a good movie. I wonder if that would fall into the category of like how my husband would say a life-affirming film. Maybe, it makes you think about things and stuff like that, but it's a really good story. It's definitely something I would recommend that you watch. Honestly, here's an honorable mention. Just the other weekend, my brother and my sister-in-law and I went to go see A Quiet Place. Now, it's not the greatest movie of all time, but the reason why I'm giving it a couple, 2 thumbs up is that it's an original concept. I did not anticipate what direction this movie was going in, but A Quiet Place. Like Gregory said he could have waited till it got to like Netflix or something like that, or Redbox. But and it's like I told him, I was like, but you got time, you got to spend time with your sister and sister-in-law. And now we have something to talk about. We have like an experience that we could talk about together. But yeah, so guys, that was my top 10 favorite movies as of 2018. So that was VEDA Day 26. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for VEDA Day 27. Have a great day.